what is Nesca? Here at Chuckaman, we're reacting to...
Reb's talking about the Markiplier AI drama, which is so retarded I can't even begin to believe it's a drama.
I still love... I haven't watched a Markiplier video in a long time, but I still adore Markiplier. He's the best OG gaming YouTuber out there, I swear. The AI thing, it was a harmless bit many years ago.
Here. So today we're going to be talking about some drama involving the YouTuber Markiplier. Now, he's someone who doesn't need any sort of an introduction. He's an OG on the YouTube scene. He's a very well-liked guy and someone who had a big impact on this platform. Now, he is also someone who's generally viewed as uncancelable. He's really had no legitimate controversies.
Yes.
So you're probably wondering...
Markiplier is like the perfect streamer. He's the most wholesome. He's the most silly and free. He is the embodiment of Luffy.
Also, he made all his money back then, so he probably has FU money at this point.
I mean, I remember back when he made a calendar with tasteful nudes.
Democracy means people...
democracy means by the people, and for the people, but the people are dumb.
Just remember this phrase. Welcome to Costco, I love you.
Yeah. Also,
what's going on today that would lead to such hostility to the point where he's receiving death threats from a bunch of unhinged people on Twitter?
No! You leave Markiplier alone!
In my preparation for this video, I realized this is not the first time.
Also, do the splash or pass with smash or pass. I swear everyone smash. We should do that. I want to smash past Pokemon. Yeah.
Whenever we get, maybe next time.
Markiplier's done a lot. Markiplier does a lot.
Well, when you've been around as long as he has, yeah.
He's. I believe Markiplier was the first YouTuber I ever watched when I started watching YouTube.
Yeah, and then Jack, and remember back when we found Jack's up the guy's Happy Wheels, and I got off work, we just died laughing in the bed watching that.
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
A bunch of people on Twitter try to cancel him. Back in 2023, I made this video talking about several tweets where people were accusing Markiplier of being a white supremacist and a Nazi due to his association with PewDiePie over the years. In fact, this user right here would even call...
if I remember correctly, Markiplier is a mixture of German and some kind of Asian,
Korean.
Korean? Or is Korean?
Yeah, Korean. I think his dad was his dad's actually American. I think his mother's Korean, so... Heritage goes back to Germany, but yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Are we back on the PewDiePie's and Nazi bullshit? I mean, PewDiePie's smart. He cashed...
Is this recent too?
This was from years ago, apparently.
This video? Or this video we're watching right now, or the...
what he's talking about, this was years ago. The video we're watching came out yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Markiplier, an Asian man, as white passing, justifying their ridiculous claims against him. But... that happened back in 2023, and now we have this new round of controversy involving Markiplier.
Okay, I gotta read this. Markiplier is being called out for directly supporting AI reaching research, but he believes the tech can be good. There's no reason to be critical of AI the way that it's currently is. That doesn't mean that it's entirely... as a concept, a problem. So?
My first Markiplier video.
The fuck? So what? He supports the AI and wow, no, these people are just nitpicking at shit. I'm sure like fucking even Hassan or someone probably supports AI and junk and they don't care, but no, they're just trying to find something to attack Markiplier for because he's so pure and wholesome. That's gross. First Markiplier video I watched was him playing Slender Man, the 8 pages. Good one. I think my first Markiplier video was Five Nights at Freddy's.
I like his Soma video. That game Soma.
Oh yeah.
I like that game. Outlast or Outskirts? Was that one game? It's a survival horror.
I know what you. Is it that one with the cult?
Yeah.
Damn it! I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of the name of that game.
Outlast or Outskirt or Out. They're trying to throw shit.
Was Markiplier on Minecraft, Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh, did you? I used to binge watch Markiplier's Drunk Minecraft. Too bad it almost killed him.
Oh my bro got automated again.
Woo! I gotta read it. We are in a time the AI can make those nuts jokes. But these people are so slow, they will cancel the binary split.
And it's all centered around AI. Now, we have this Dexerto headline here that, in true fashion for them, is incredibly misleading. In fact, it got hit with a note because it's misrepresenting what he is saying. But this is kind of the crux of what we're talking about today. People heard some of his takes involving AI, some of his use.
Oh, Drunk Minecraft? I'll have to look those up later, actually. When will you upload Minecraft videos? I don't know. There's so many games I could play on stream that it's crazy. I just have a bad feeling, like some games, if I play them, I'll either not be really good at them or they'll be boring, and Minecraft is definitely a game I feel like the way I play would be boring to people, to be honest. I'm not sure if I would choose to play Minecraft on stream. Well, so true. I couldn't be used for good. It depends on how you use it. Yep, true. It depends on the person.
Of AI, and when I say use, I mean like 2 uses in his life of AI, and now they're going after him and misrepresenting his views on AI, and they're trying to cancel him. They're sending him death threats. It's a gigantic
mess. No! You do not send death threats to such a wholesome, sweet baby who had many close calls with death already. No!
Yeah, it's because
I adore Marky Moo.
Now, where this all began, well, there's many different posts, but here's one of the first ones that really kicked it off. This person said, Markiplier, one of my favorite YouTubers since I was 14, is defending AI and uses it. And you can see this got 41,000 likes before, of course, it got fair criticism. And you can see once that happened, they locked the replies. But this was the evidence, the main source of evidence that Markiplier is a big AI guy and he deserves to be canceled. It's him in a stream from years ago, literally asking ChatGPT a question.
Hold on. Hey. I was just wondering if you could tell me what the protein profile of sunflower seeds is.
Yeah. Hey, sunflower seeds are a good source of protein. They contain all essential amino acids, but not in perfectly balanced amounts. Typically, they have around 20 to 25 grams of protein per 100 grams. They are especially rich in methionine.
Okay, so people are attacking him for something that I'm pretty damn sure everyone does.
Use AI. Yeah, that sounds like he was more like Googling something than actually.
I know, right? Oh my god. No. These people just want to attack him because he's successful, he's male, and he's the most wholesome, friendly sweetie pie ever.
Yeah, I think people are getting retarded day by day.
Blessing. Yes, he has my divine blessing. I love Markiplier.
And cysteine, but lower in lysine, so they aren't considered a complete protein on their own. If you combine them with other sources like legumes, you can create a more balanced amino acid profile.
I didn't listen.
No worry.
Oh.
Yeah, don't you guys know? You ask ChatGPT a question a few years ago, your life is over. You have forfeited your human rights. You are canceled. And
This
is hurting my brain and making me angry.
I'm waiting for the shit we're gonna get because of all the AI thumbnails.
Don't worry. We're fine. We're fine for a good couple of years. I don't think we'll ever be that big of a VTuber that people are going to sit here and bash us because you like using
ChatGPT to make thumbnails.
To make thumbnails for our videos and junk.
Let's see. If you use Siri or Alexa, well, guess what? You're just using AI. Exactly. AI is just an internet, Google search. Yeah, that's another Google search. The great.
What? The great. I can't read that word.
Retardation.
Oh, retardation purge.
Shaking
That's
his
kind of no one's safe from the retards.
Even the AI is attacking. We're defending the AI and attacking our chat.
Oh no! The chat just wants the AI just wants our chat to be wholesome. Okay, our chat can't be wholesome. I pushed a button. My bad.
You deserve everything terrible coming your way. Now that is one of,
I know, right?
I'd say 2 times Markiplier's ever used AI, at least publicly, right? And that's enough for people to go for his throat. Now, in the Dexerto headline here, like I said, there is a community note adding more context, and this article right here does a good job breaking down this controversy and some of the things going on. There's a little breakdown of why people are upset. So we saw the ChatGPT question. I know the horror of him doing that. But there was also another incident where he had a thumbnail that apparently was AI generated.
Oh my gosh! We're such the same! What's wrong with having AI generated thumbnails though, really?
I don't know.
Let's see, AI generated image appeared in a video thumbnail. Markiplier clarified this resulted from a stock photo purchase where the editor didn't realize it was AI created. He criticized the stock platform for buying the actual photo in favor of generated slop.
Your 56 is
Sup. Hello, welcomes. Like a good AI monitoring sites, cleaning the lid. Yeah, y'all little AIs love to be so wholesome. Good support, fans. Question is backing of foundations. Markiplier exposed their researching ethics and AI models that don't require stolen data. They're purchase tools that help humanity, not replace artists. I completely agree. I completely agree with this. Like, for example, if I'm looking for, I don't know. Art is subjective, okay? If a robot, they got freaking like animals paint art and they sell it and junk.
Yeah, that's where I think you cross the line. I'm fine using AI. We all gotta check out the shore of the Bass Pro.
I still can't believe. Yeah. Trucker Man's having way too much fun playing with AI and making little thumbnails and doody-doos like that.
And he admits this in a stream we're going to talk about in just a second. But that's it. He didn't realize the stock photo that was used for the thumbnail was actually AI created, and he has now changed that. And beyond that, the only other things going on with AI is Reddit threads, the related subreddit for Markiplier, banning AI discussions because during these discussions, his moderators are being sent death threats because people have such a phobia of AI. Look, I have my criticisms and concerns about AI, and I share a lot of the views of Markiplier in this situation. We'll get to his views in just a second. But people...
You know, at this point, I fully support AI. I am waiting for the AI takeover of humanity. Humanity's too dumb. Humanity's too dumb. I support AI. I don't care what anyone says. Come at me, bro. I support AI.
Most people on Twitter and Reddit are
Can it replace artists? That's why I go to the artist alley at anime conventions. I see nothing wrong with Truckerman having fun with AI. Yup. Most people on Twitter or Reddit are so bad.
People have such a phobia
I have no
of
faith
the concept
in humanity.
that they hear the word AI and they go feral. Right? They think like if you have ever used AI in your life, which is probably every single living, breathing human being
Yep.
with an internet
Yep.
connection,
Yep.
they
Yep.
think you deserve the worst. And we'll see examples of that in just a second. But there was that situation. And then the final one is Markiplier supporting real good AI, which is kind of in line with what he's saying. He's concerned about the direction of AI because so much money is being pumped into it, and a lot of governments and powerful entities are getting involved with it. And he's worried that there's going to be unethical uses of AI. So
True.
that's really it. That's all that's really going on here.
So what?
And it got so bad on Twitter.
Again, I see nothing wrong with anything that was said. Does he have an extra hand in his pants there in that picture?
Is he fisting himself?
No, he's got another hand coming out of his pants or something. I can't tell what that is.
Did he get a fucking community note on climate change? Or whatever Google puts on.
I hate those. Before AI take over, can I at least get a final meal?
That he had to make a stream saying Markiplier versus AI Fight Night, where he would talk for about an hour and a half about his view of AI and try to address the misrepresentations people are making about him on Twitter and try to basically work through this and
I think
say,
he's hiding his third.
yeah, there's a lot of unhinged stuff. I hear some of your complaints, but let me make this clear. This is what I think, and it's very clear what he thinks. Here's a small
He's got a
clip.
hand
Obviously,
in
it's a
his
long
pants.
stream, but here's one small clip giving a general sense of what he thinks about AI.
People actually think that I was
Oh,
going to come
cool.
onto this
Yeah.
stream shouting my defense of ChatGPT. Now, I'm not saying I'm unfamiliar with it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not denying the me talking about it. But what people seem to miss the context of, because it always comes down to that, is the context of is the vast majority, especially, and I will say, I can't promise at any point I was not excited about it, because as a technological development,
Yes.
there is a reason for some people to be excited about this. And it's not for the reasons that you might think. I'm not shouting that, yes, it's great that it takes up so much power. No, there are serious medical advances, and there are serious legitimate uses to this.
Yeah. I've been watching videos talking about how, like, AI is actually becoming better than real life doctors when it comes to stuff like surgery and junk, which would be amazing. Like, I have a story here. My mom had to get a hyena hernia done, which was where they lower her stomach. The first time she had it done, the doctor completely botched it, and she had no idea for years until she had, like, so much major medical problems with throwing up and, the other end, the Muria and junk. But yeah. They screwed up her stomach, and then she had to go back into the doctor like years later, and it's like, oh yeah, your stomach's really messed up, and they had to redo the surgery. She had the surgery like 3 times or something, and now she's kind of slowly dying. So yeah. I want Tommy an AI waifu. Oh, dude, Omi bro, join the club. Hey, if you want an AI waifu, Omi bro, go check out Cybrand Code 27. I helped Sheepy find it too. Unfortunately, they're not going to be shipping out their products until October, but if you look up the website, you can have yourself kind of like an Alexa little what is it called? Hologram little display buddy. He'll talk to you, listen to you, see you, junk like that. Remember what future Jumba from Jumba says, do not make yourself a computer wife. Too easy for them to access a bank account. Oh my gosh. That was from the Lilo and Stitch series, wasn't it? I swear, that sounds familiar. That's hilarious. But I can't wait to go play some. I know, I'm so excited.
This technology and the research that is being done to it. However, right now, the main problem that we face is that every single company in existence and the governments thereof of the countries that those companies are in are all throwing billions and billions of dollars and man hours into building these AIs, which are not even real AIs. That's a whole nother subject that I'm going to get to at the later end of this stream. But they're throwing so much money into it that kind of laws and regulations go out the window. And I will say, what people seem to
Clocker
be
instead
saying
of an account.
is valid.
Yeah, so basically to sum up that clip and really the rest of his stream, he is someone who supports good uses of AI, like in the medical field.
Physical
He
cash.
also believes and has hope that AI can be something that produces good for the world if it's done in an ethical way. He does not support generative AI, and also he is very concerned about the billions and billions of dollars being pumped into AI, and also the involvement of governments and other powerful entities. And he's concerned that laws and regulations will go out the window because there's so much money and power involved with AI.
Okay, so here's the thing, though. Okay, what do you think about all these AI robots taking jobs?
I think they'll take dangerous jobs that people don't want to risk lives, like deep sea diving and shit like that.
You think the AI is waterproof?
Well, you already have submersibles go down that deep. You don't think they can make something that's water, they can handle water pressure?
Okay. Wouldn't you consider your job dangerous, though?
I don't know.
There's a lot of aspects to things, I swear.
Depends on the job.
Depends on the job, yeah. True.
And honestly, fair. Like this reminder, people are going crazy on Twitter, threatening him, saying he's like this pro AI shill, just because he's concerned about how far all this might go and how unethical it could be, while also saying there is hope for good uses, and there have been good uses.
Yes,
and a lot of people use AI whether they know it or not on a daily basis. And honestly, this is another issue where
AI is just another facet of the internet, in a sense.
Pretty much.
Just a more advanced version of internet. It's like you give the internet consciousness or something. Oof. Sewer systems management might need a physical touch. Bomb diffusing, use AI for that. I think they do have bomb diffusing AI already.
Well, robots.
Yeah.
Remember that they were watching with Curious of the guy? They had that robot that drove over the guy.
Oh yeah, AI like police officer.
I don't think that was AI. There was more control, but still, that was funny as hell.
It was this one bad guy, and they had like a robot go after him, and it was really funny because he was trying to run and fight the robot, and it pulled down his pants and ran him over. It was so funny.
Oh, Lord was here.
Like AI doctors or AI Sesame Street.
I like we're in the part where we can meme with it. Remember the dark shit we were watching yesterday?
Oh yeah, right. How will AI refuel the trucks? Ooh.
Yeah, true.
It'll be kind of like that one episode of The Simpsons where they have a little box that drives, but they still. So ultimately, you'll just have a companion, but you still need that human touch.
I mean, my job, I go from dock to dock to dock delivering freight sometimes, so that too.
Mm-hmm.
You take a step back from the internet and realize like how terminally online a lot of this outrage is. Because if you go to the average person and talk to them about AI...
Dude, Loco, that's a good point. We actually watched an AI-generated, like, silly,
You want me to look that video up after we get done with this real quick, just for laugh?
If you can find a different one. Because I'd hate to react to something we've already seen. If the AI can hold a decent conversation, I'd be down for that. You know?
It won't take me... We'll look at that real quick after we get done with this.
They probably don't care, okay? Most people, they think AI is great. They watch videos like this.
Taco Bell.
I mean,
no! They did it wrong.
Should we
It's a Pomeranian. It needs to be a Chihuahua. Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Yeah, bring back to Taco Bell Chihuahua.
Taco Bell Chihuahua.
Some of them might think it's real. Like, videos like this have hit Facebook Karens like crack hit the inner cities in the 80s. Like, they see this and they're like, are you sure this is AI generated.
It's kinda
Haters will
creepy,
say
though, but
this
kinda
is
cute.
AI generated. But
It's all
you get the
covered in
point. A lot of
cheese.
normal
Oh! It ruined it. It ruined it.
Look at the puppy.
Think of all the fur that's in those. Oh no!
people, they do not have this sort of visceral reaction to AI. They're not too concerned about what's going on. So this is a very Twitter issue, and they have this kind of all or nothing. Like, if you support any level of AI, you're a terrible, disgusting human being. And in Markiplier's case, he used it for a thumbnail, and he asked ChatGPT a question, and now he's an AI shill. How ridiculous. Now let's return to this person. This was the person who made the original viral post claiming he's some big AI enthusiast and yada, yada, yada. But look at this, okay? They say this. I want to point out that I saw that Markiplier has addressed everything, which I am appreciative of. That's so much to debunk everything and talk about it. However, I will keep blocking people who are showing the smallest support of AI.
Sheesh.
Translation, I can't handle anybody who disagrees with me.
No, translation. I cannot handle change or things just different. Also,
AI
what is
and those
that
who
thumbnail?
continuously treat me like
Or
garbage.
icon or whatever.
I am not going to stand for such ridiculous
I don't
comments,
know.
insults, slurs.
It looks like the adoring fan from Oblivion.
Really?
That's what I'm getting.
I don't know.
Terrible
the
attitude
chocobo
being
hair
thrown
makes me think
at
of
me.
Cloud.
So this person is now going on a blocking spree towards anyone who supports
Deep-seek
AI
though.
at any level, while saying he appreciates Markiplier's message. Well, he
Out
didn't
a
listen
different AI.
to Markiplier's message because he said he does support AI for good purposes. You didn't listen.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of trying out different AI and stuff, that's one of the nice things about Cybran. And if I'm going to go on a little bit of a tangent here, it can use, like, any AI model that you want. Yeah. We got a Chinese copy of pirate software.
And your phobia of AI has basically brain broken this individual. But, of course, there's some clips going around like this one where he's talking about kind of the general points. This is a short clip, but the reactions to this stuff, it's crazy. This person's saying, y'all don't give a F about black people or literally anything surprising.
What?
You know the sad thing is, black people don't give an F about themselves.
Oh my god, where did racism come from? I want to hear their logic how they got racism involved in this.
I'm sorry, 27,000 likes. I thought there was like a couple thousand. No, 27,000 likes on this. Basically accusing
coming
this
sooner.
poster and
Dude, Loco, again, go check out Cybran, code 27. Not sponsored, but I don't care. I'm gonna keep preaching it as much as I want. It is literally AI in a jar with lights.
being racist over his takes involving AI. Because they believe it's causing damage to the environment and it's specifically harming black people. So they're accusing Markiplier of not caring about black people. That is wild. And then you have other people like this just making things up. They're quoting that previous post, saying completely crazy things, saying, Markiplier, you don't get to say there's potential benefits with the medical field because, number one, you're not using it for medicine, but also, number two, you don't get to say that and then say, I'm not going to be talking about how the military uses it without looking like a biased shill. He did talk about it. Like, I know it's an hour-and-a-half long stream. I know, like, Zoomers and all these people, like, they can't pay attention.
I know,
A lot of these,
right?
like, dopamine-starved.
Black people come into the cover. I know, right? Of AI.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, just love the shoehorn stuff. Just always make everything racist, right? That's annoying. Really, stop.
I can't wait till Men's Crew episode 2 comes out.
People on Twitter, they can't watch anything that's more than like 30 seconds. But he does talk about that exact point that he's being accused of ignoring.
My biggest fear regarding AI?
Racist, yep.
Let's see. I'm not afraid of competition in the video sphere. I'm not afraid of that thing. I think that my biggest fear with AI is that it's I mean, there's the military side of it. That's a whole other can of worms that I don't want to stress people out about, right? I don't want to stress people out about that side. So let's just say that's a fear. We're going to put it over there. We're going to put this just off screen so that we don't have to think about that too much. But I think my biggest fear is that people are becoming demotivated for it, or they're not pursuing their goals about it.
So here's another clip where basically Markiplier's crashing out a bit because, he's tired of people misrepresenting his points, and he even mentions how...
Oh, my poor Marky Moo. I don't even know if Markiplier ever faced people like this before, actually.
He probably has. I mean, people have been jealous since the beginning of time, so... I
know, but I don't know. I feel bad for him, because I think... he's trying to appease everyone. He's one of those kind of people... I can relate to his personality, because you just want to sit there and appease everyone, but you can't.
There's no point in appeasing these people. You're never going to. Once you apologize once, then you have to apologize, constantly apologize.
Mm-hmm. And there's nothing to apologize for. Markiplier is just being himself and stating what he believes and likes and stuff. And if no one else likes it... who cares? It's his opinions.
Honestly think he's appeasing them to think he's pissed off. Some you want to make everyone happy, but there's not too much mental stress.
That's true. Yep.
A lot of this reminds him of the Honey situation. Now, if you're not familiar, Honey was supposed to be like this tool to help you get the best coupons for...
Oh, no. Not up here. Okay, wait. I recommend Cybran, code 27. Maybe we should do a video on that.
We already did.
No, I made another one just for the vibers out there.
We'll see, okay?
Yeah, I would rather expose myself than to suppress myself. Yes.
Whatever you're trying to purchase online. And a lot of content creators, all the way up to Mr. Beast, were promoting Honey, but it turns out it was a big scam.
Yeah.
Where they were manipulating your cookies to basically reroute your links, your code links, to a PayPal account.
And he told it out
basically
first before anybody else
served as a way to steal the commissions from the content creators who are working with them. It was a very shady thing.
How dare you use electricity? I'll be racist. Me, I am racist. I love racists, especially the one horse game one.
The horse racing game. Maybe you should.
God, Trucker Man's extremely racist. He loves all the races, like Daytona, 500, anything in the NASCAR, Gavoogie. You love your races.
Fell off the map after that. But Markiplier was very vocal about not supporting Honey, but that's just a small point here. But we have this post, and more unhinged people would be commenting like this, saying, man, he fell off. We have some evidence of how Gen AI usage hurts nature and is actively poisoning people. But he's the popular Crookshangus Let's Player.
We gotta point out how AI hurts nature. No, let's ignore everything else that hurts nature. Let's just point out how AI is doing it. It's not like us humans already haven't fucked up the planet already.
It's not like you're not posting this on a fucking website that has, needs electricity to post this. Electricity to store this said tweet.
Unless you're sitting there living like a jungle man.
Even though he...
Sorry.
You have nothing to say. You probably use a car. You probably use a plane. You probably use everything else that's modern. No one can... Unless you're fucking Amish and you stick to Amish life. Yeah, you're ruining the planet too. So yeah, good job.
Already paid these crappy companies for a membership and used it frequently in his videos. And by frequently, they mean one time for a thumbnail, and it was by mistake. It was a stock image. You didn't know it was created by AI. But then they say this down here. Get more woke or die. Is
What?
that threats?
Like, we made all the jokes and didn't care. We have fun talking shit, watching anime, discussing anime titles. I know, good times. Everyone needs to watch anime. I think everyone... okay, this is my opinion, even though it's not 100% correct, because we've seen dumb people who watch anime that still choose the path of retardedness, but I feel like anime helps shape and make people happy and not stupid. I don't know. It's my opinion. I love my anime.
Get woke or die? What the fuck?
You die.
Are you
can
threatening
die.
him if he doesn't get woke enough?
Stop
That's interesting. But here's another one saying, I understand why he's upset, but genuinely, why is he throwing a whole effing tantrum instead of sitting down and explaining his side like an adult? Well, he was kind of...
Because that's just Markiplier's personality. Oh my god, it's like, I remember someone saying, oh, ew, cringy, why you act like a 5-year-old stuff. I can't help it, that's just my personality. It's Markiplier's personality. He and him are like one and the same. Or act like giant kid babies. Me too, these people use a bucket to take a bath instead of shower. Save nature, stop using AC to save the electricity and the environment from AC emissions.
joking. You know, he was trying to be like fired up for like the purposes of entertainment.
That's good. Good to have
but,
friends.
You know, he wasn't like this for an hour and a half. This is a 19-second clip. And you're using it to represent an hour and a half of discussion. Yeah. He did explain his side. You just didn't listen. Instead, you go on Twitter and cry about a point that doesn't even make sense if you knew the context. Here's a similar one saying, grown man, by the way, throwing a fit over using AI and refusing to own up to it and stop. LMAO. Or refusing to admit that...
Like red again?
Yeah. Just send them all to Alligator Alcatraz. Let the alligator sort him out.
It's still wrong. Anyways, y'all have got to grow the F up because this man doesn't know or give a F about you, really. And yes, he's a piece of dog crap for using AI.
Oh, screw you!
A Roman, whatever.
Bish! You bitch, I don't care what gender you think you is. You the one who using AI without even realizing it, and you're sitting... Oh, God. No. You're the piece of Schmidt.
Hell no, don't turn the alligators into frogging ones. I like the video.
But we gotta feed him something.
Well, we were just watching Legal Minds like that. She's trying to dodge the lawsuit. She might end up fucking herself by doing that.
Literally none of this is true. Literally, he apologized. He changed the thumbnail. He's talked about everything openly, and it's just not enough. It's not enough for people like this. They still think you're a piece of crap human for asking ChatGPT a question and using an AI thumbnail. That's it. You're done. You're toast.
You know what this also reminds me of?
What?
The Vic Mignogna situation.
Oh, God. Why does that feel like that was like eons ago and that was only like 6 years ago?
Yeah, it was back in 18.
19.
No, it was 18.
It was we were coming into, remember because the Broly movie came out in 19?
You mean 18?
No, it came out in 19.
It did come out in 19?
Like January of 19, that's why you're thinking of 18.
Oh. Vikumanyanyan. Better known as the voice of Edward Elric from Fullmetal Alchemist.
I like how we found Nick Rakita through that, and I mentioned that like 5 years later about Nick Rakita, and like he looked like he went down the meth.
Oh yeah, yeah. He have a Sonic 2 medallion.
Yeah. Bar had him trying to down and he's crashing out.
Yeah.
One of the people who founded V Shoujo, they hung out with Chris Chan at one point before V Shoujo was formed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, stop. Internet Karen saving the server loud on the environment. You fool metal alchemist.
Here's another one saying, I mean, is it really a death threat if AI is actively ruining the environment and subsequently people's health?
Fire, try to use
They're trying to
the
justify the
logic
death
against them
threats
and
over this guy
watch them
asking
burn
ChatGPT
blue
a question.
screen. Oh,
People are so terminally online. It's actually insane. Here's another one
Yeah,
saying,
that's the
okay, so
problem.
death threats are obviously bad no matter what.
wait, what?
But
How
What?
the F can you publicly use AI like a lot, 2 times, and then just say this to make it all okay? I just don't
Makes
understand.
sense.
I guarantee you, this person right here who's saying that has definitely been using AI way more than Markiplier has ever. So, yeah, no, screw you.
Logic
screw
here,
you.
if you're against it, why is it still being used like currently? Didn't happen. This didn't happen. People are mind-boggling, dude. People on the internet will drive you crazy because they will say the most made-up, ridiculous stuff with their whole chest,
And nothing you say
and they just are shameless about it.
will ever
Here's one last one saying,
make them stop.
Markiplier is a cancer, and if you still enjoy his content in the big year of 2025, you're an enemy.
You're a douche.
douchebag.
Douchebag turd sandwich.
Log off. You're in too deep on
Yep.
this internet stuff.
I will just
You are
report, block,
not only
and
calling
move on.
Markiplier a cancer,
Yeah.
you're also using this obnoxious terminology about the big 2025, and then calling people an enemy for enjoying his content. Log off, get some fresh air, realize none of this stuff is that important or that big of a deal, and just move on. This whole thing is totally ridiculous. The amount of misrepresentations of what he said and really anything to do with this topic is crazy. Again, I think it's perfectly valid to have your concerns about the direction of AI, but a lot of people are sitting here on Twitter where the Grok feature is
They
one
need
of the
hobbies,
biggest things,
Yeah.
and then they're complaining about
Need a
AI
hobby.
constantly and saying they're
Yeah, these people need to do something with their life. Why don't they try to pursue art or something? They seem to think that they like it, or I don't know.
Who knows? Probably our art isn't as pissed as they
there's
suck.
absolutely no way it'll ever function in a way that's positive when they probably use it in a positive way in one form or another every single day. It's just the way it is. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. As
Alright, so that was that.
Ultimately, I support Marky Moo, I support AI, don't care what anyone thinks or says. Not big enough for all the hate, so they won't bother me for a good long time. If they want, they can watch this video later and be all like, oh no, she said this, she said that. Whoop-de-freaking-do, I don't care.
We need to get some controversy going so we can get some subscribers out of it.
We need a controversy.
But, anyway.
Let's go!
Oh, did we in the last video?
No, I did not. Thank you for joining us. Bye.
Alright, YouTube right there.
Thank you all for joining me. Please like, subscribe, and comment. It would make me very happy. Kiss, kiss, hug, hug.